The Spirit of Mary Wade was founded by a group of prominent women who gathered in the residence of Henrietta Edwards Whitney, widow of the famed inventor Eli Whitney, with the intention of helping the vagrant, idle, and homeless girls after the Civil War. This spirit, a beacon of light, a tradition of caring, has served as an inspiration for 150 years. From 1866 to 1966, Mary Wade, now a community for seniors in Fairhaven, was called the Home for the Friendless. It wasn't a refuge for the socially inept, but a place where many of whom became pregnant out of wedlock and were then betrayed could turn and receive much more than shelter, food, and vocational training. They received hope and encouragement. The Home for the Friendless had its beginnings with a first meeting on September 8, 1866, with $6,000 in donations. The group bought the house on Clinton Avenue where the home still stands today. At the next meeting, they elected their first president, Maria St. John Sheffield. The Board of Managers was female-run until the decision to include men was voted on and approved. It was in 1990 that the first male president was elected to the Board of Managers, Mr. Frank Hepler. In the 1890s, the home, with more residents and children than originally anticipated, was in need of a new wing, which a $20,000 gift from a philanthropist named Lucy Hall Boardman funded. The wing was named for Boardman's sister, Mary Wade, though Wade's name wouldn't represent the home in its entirety until 1966, when Home for the Friendless was deemed sorely out of date. By the turn of the century, some of the girls at the refuge were no longer young. Over time, the home began accepting a larger number of elderly women, and by World War I, almost all were older, many of them 70 and above. As times and needs changed, so did Mary Wade. In 1983, Mary Wade opened its doors to men and married couples. The Mary Wade home is now 150 years old, and it's a far cry from the destination for wayward girls it once was. Today, Mary Wade provides an active and interactive lifestyle with care and compassion.
At each phase, when she was in the adult daycare and making that transition then to the assisted, and then the next transition, it was just such a smooth process.
My biggest joy sometimes is just coming and sitting in the park out here, this area, and just thinking of what it's like a little oasis. A good experience, very good experience. Has made me want to make my own reservation for my time.
The continuum of care at Mary Wade offers many services to individuals, including short-term rehab, full-time assisted living, and skilled nursing care, specialized Alzheimer's day program, hospice care, outpatient rehab, IV therapy, pulmonary rehab, dysphagia program.
Sold my car. My kids didn't want me to drive anymore, so they win. My wife is here for the long term. I use Mary Wade Transportations for the transportation from my house to here and back. Also, if I make an appointment with a doctor, they're very good. That way they take me to the doctor and they come and get me. If the transportation services at Mary Wade didn't exist, I would have to have one of my children take me here and then the other one pick me up daily.
One of the largest employers in Fairhaven, the facility has a staff of about 270 looking after 94 total beds, which are nearly always occupied, and carries a fleet of 8 vehicles, making an average of 800 trips a month.
Well, at this time that we celebrate 150 years of serving the community, serving the community is really what we're about, and being part of our community. We want to be a good neighbor here in Fairhaven. We also want to expand our mission to serve the folks that will be needing care in the future, and we have an eye on expanding our mission through other programs in order to meet those needs. And we hope that if you've never been to Mary Wade, that you will come over and visit us and visit our gardens, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future.